$20. So there's you can start at either your house or at the sanctuary, and this is what's called open mode. There's a standard mode where you follow the opening sequence to rescue Zelda as well, but open mode skips that, and you can basically start in one of those two locations, and then you basically, yeah, just start searching for items. $20. Silvers, wow. Okay. Silvers right on the first chest. Okay. We'll take it. And a bee! Alright, the only problem we're going to have right now is we need 10 more rupees. We really don't want to go... If we don't find 10 rupees or bombs on this trek here, we're going to save quit and we're going to restart from the bottom. So we only got 3 shots of getting this. And that's not one of them. So we only have 2 shots at this. That is a piece of heart. That's good. Really would not... I hate having to go through South Kakariko to do this. I really do. So there's only 2 items left before we get to Kakariko Village. And you want either 3 bombs or 50... Oh, there's a sword. Oh, good. We just got that sword. What would that be? An hour and, like, 15 minutes faster than we got our last one. However, this is not $20. It is not. So we're going to do this. So we're going to save quit. And we're going to go back to Kakariko, but from the south side. And the reason you do this is because there's bombs down here that you can get for free. So it's a weird way of doing this, but it's worth it. There's 1 bomb. So then you reset the room. You do it again. You want 2 bombs here. 2. There's our second. And the reason you want 2 bombs is because you need 1 spot for the race game here. If you're gonna do it, and I'm not gonna do it, so I get to keep the free bomb. Okay. But you want to have 1 bomb for that, and then 1 bomb for up here, so you can farm it and turn it into more bombs. That is the flute. So chances are good that we are going to need to do the... we're going to need to get the boots. So I'm going to go down here. And this is the... We're going to call this the alternate way of farming. Because there are 4 bombs in here guaranteed every time you go in here. Ooh, nice. So we're going to do this room twice. And then we're going to go do our normal clear. Oh, nice. Extra bomb, too. Okay. So yeah, now we've got everything we need. Now we can start clearing the town. And we'll just do it from the north down. So, even though we were kind of having to run back, it's not a big deal. So this is the the open where most people go. There's the most items in here that you're gonna find. Moon Pearl, that's a good one. Alright. Moon Pearl's a great item to get early. Check the bottle vendor. Hook shot! Okay, well this is nothing like our last run. We're actually getting things. We have a sword, we have hook shot. We know where the flute is, we just can't get it yet. $50. $20. Our second bottle, this one's got a fairy. So we have a fairy and a bee. There are a few good uses for the bee. Okay. So nothing, I mean nothing great. We actually don't have any progression yet. Any direct progression. The Moon Pearl leads us to Dark World, obviously, once we find a way to get in. So we are 2 gloves away, or 1 glove and a hammer away from Dark World access. I just like the fact that we have a sword this run. Just went almost, just over, was it, an hour 15, I think, is what I did in that last run before I got the first sword. And its best is that we knew where a sword was and we couldn't get it. Because we found the mirror in Ganon's tower. And Lazy Kid gives us a 10 arrow upgrade. By the way, that kid is not sick. In case you didn't know that, he's just lazy. I stand by that. And third bottle, we have 2 fairies. So we're done here. And we're going to do the south route. Yeah, we'll do the standard south route here. So, what we're looking for is hammer and power glove, or power glove and titansmiths. Either of those 2 in combination will give us Dark World access. And then that opens up basically everything. $300. We would really like, because we have the Moon Pearl, we would really like to get the... I'm actually going to get this $20. I would not normally go out of my way to get that, but we're really close to the 500 mark for Zora, and we have the Moon Pearl, which means we can sequence break it and get not only the item at Zora, but we can get the wishing well item as well, as long as we get the 500 rupees to buy the thing from Zora. Go get him, buddy. Oh, I love letting loose the bee. I just need 15 rupees. I would love to get another 20 here. That's not what I wanted. Lantern, okay. That bee is just going apeshit, isn't he? I love using that. There, my 20. Oh, that's perfect. Sorry, we're going to sequence break this. And what I mean by sequence break is we're going to go outside of the logic. So the logic says you need to go to point A to point B to point C to point D. We're going to break that logic. So because we have the Moon Pearl, there's a glitch in the game that allows you to do what's called Jesus walking. So we're going to do fake flippers here in a second, which is going to be swimming. Oh shit. As long as you don't die. These crabs do 2 hearts of damage. But we're going to swim without the flippers. Oh, them boots! Give me them boots. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we're going to fake flipper. Ah. There we go. So basically, everything that we're doing here, we should not be able to do yet. So we could find items out of sequence, items that we were supposed to get later in the run. So what we're looking for here is something big, like the hammer. Something that we get out of sequence that we would not normally be able to get. Master Sword is a really good one. Oops, I'm off by one. So, because I need to reset my... There we go. There's a spot you can fake flipper back. Because, again, we're not supposed to be able to swim yet. But Hobo with the sword upgrade, that's enormous. So this sequence break is paying off already. Because we're not supposed to be able to get that until we get the flippers. So we're going to check the island. Island's just a piece of heart. We don't care about that. We just can't get hit by anything. If you get hit during fake flippers, it's a one-shot knockout. So we got to watch those fireballs and shit like that. And now we're going to do some Jesus walking. So as soon as that fireball... Don't want to get hit. So we're going to go in with fake flippers and back out. This resets your status. And now it thinks you're walking because you haven't touched the water yet. A mushroom. That's a decent out-of-sequence item. And now I'm walking on the deep part of the water. It's good until you step out. Once you step out of the water and actually touch land, it resets. And bombs are there. So we're going to go all the way to Zora. And this is what's called Jesus walking. Spend the money on Zora here. Zora says, piece of heart. I'm actually going to get that. So we gotta sort out of that. So I'm happy with this. Let's do the... I guess we can do the bonk rocks. Oh, no. What am I saying? We can go get the flute. Yeah, let's get that flute. Since we have the boots, we're definitely going to go get that flute. That's going to open up a lot of stuff here. Shoo. We haven't checked the map yet. Let me check the map here once I get out of this. 20 bucks. Let's check the map and see where our crystals are at. 7, 6, and a green pendant there. So pendants 5, or crystals 5 and 6 are important because they're the two. Like in the game, once you get 5 and 6, you can open up the Fat Fairy. Same in this. Once you get crystals 5 and 6, the bomb vendor that sells you the bomb gives you the bomb, and then you can open up the fairy, and there are 2 items in there. All right, so let's get that flute. And that opens up Death Mountain. And I think we're going to go straight there. Alright, so we got that. We got that. And the main reason I want to go to Death Mountain is because I have the hookshot already, so I can access the east side of Death Mountain, and there's tons of items over there. We need the the hammer or the mirror to be able to get into Tower of Hera. So we can't get to the Tower of Hera yet. Alright, so we're gonna save the old man. Don't try to dash with the old man. You're not gonna get anywhere. So again, the huge part of this is the fact that we did get that Master Sword from the hobo. With this set of logic, honestly, doing sequence breaks don't normally pay off. In fact, ooh, the book! Okay, that gets us into desert. We cannot clear it, but it gets us in. So we're just gonna go to the west. We're just gonna go to East Side Death Mountain here. So right now we're looking for... We need the hammer, we need the power glove. Those two are both, like, items 1 and 2. Now, the logic also opened up Aghanim when we got the Master Sword, but we're not supposed to be there yet. So right now, Aghanim is not supposed to be available. Normally you don't have to do Aghanim, but there are times where there's items locked in Dark World, because that is a Dark World route. And sometimes that you just have to do Aghanim to open up Dark World. It's maybe 30% of the time, maybe Aghanim is required. So it's not very common, thankfully, because it adds 4 or 5 minutes to your run. I don't mind getting heart containers here. I just would have liked something else. Do a bomb jump. So we're going to go up. We're going to come back down Spiral Cave. And then we have a decision to make of where we're going to go. There's a heart container on the floating island. Depending on where we're at when we go into... If we go into Hookshot Cave, we might get that. That one's debatable. Oh, somebody just forfeited. That's really early to forfeit. My guess is something came up. They had to... Oh, having issues with their internet. Okay. That sucks. That's an early forfeit. That's unfortunate. So we're going to check Spectacle Rock as well. We have a lot of other places that we can go, but we're right here. Move. There we go. That's called speed dashing if you've never seen it. There's a couple of ways to do it. Oh, Blue Man, we're going to get that. That's actually perfect. We'll go out of our way to get that. So I'm happy I did this. And then we will save and quit. We have some decisions to make. We can go through Escape. There are 4 items to get an Escape. We can go to the desert. Let's go to the desert because we just got the book. Let's do that. Let's go to the desert. I like this play. Let's go to the desert. We can get the ledge item. And it's half magic. That's worth it. That is certainly worth going out of your way to get. Oh, not too bad. You know, I've got, again, I'm hunting for items. Right now, the first thing you do when you play this is you find a way to get to Dark World. I'm still 2 items away from Dark World. My only concern is going to be if I don't find those items quick enough, that my only option is going to be going to Aghanim. And Aghanim, it's not difficult or anything, it's just time consuming. You don't want to have to do Aghanim unless you have to. There's a little key. We got to remember to do Agnes Cave on the way out, too. There's one item in there. So... we can't actually finish this, but it's a pendant, so we don't really want to have to finish it anyway. We're just here for items. The book led us here. Power Glove! That's one. Now we can actually finish this. If we wanted to. Again, we're not going to. But we could. There's no reason to do a pendant dungeon this early. Now we're hunting for the hammer. So this is going to be the big key. So this was definitely boot locked. So we're going to get this item, we're going to go out, we're going to get the half magic, we're going to check Agnes Cave, we're going to stop. And that's where we'll probably save quit from there, and we'll have to go to the next spot. Ice Rod. That might be required. So Ice Rod is only required if Turtle Rock is required. But that's great. We got both of our items. One of them was definitely required with the Power Glove. Let's get our half magic. We'll check Agnes Cave. We'll get the hell out of here. So that worked out pretty well. So we're missing one item to go. All we need now is either the Titan's Mitts or the hammer, and we have Dark World access. That's all we care about at this point. And again, we sequence broke the Master Sword. So if we happen to get access to the tablets, the Bombos or the Ether tablets, we can get those, but we're not supposed to yet. Alright, this is going to be a save quit. It's quicker than getting out. I think now we got to do escape. Do we do escape here? There's 4 items in escape. There's 4+ in Eastern. Let's do escape. Because we can actually technically get more than this if we, Oh, wait. Oh, crap. You know I should have done... Yeah, this is a mistake, actually. I should have done the back end first. It's a minor misstep. It's like... The only reason you'd want to do it this way is if you get the key, it's quicker doing it from the backside by like 10 seconds. It's very minor. There's one chest underneath that is... Oh, there's the key. Okay. So I guess it didn't matter. We actually definitely do not want to get that fairy. We're going to do a death warp out of here once we're done. So we actually want to take a little bit of damage. Map. Okay, so every item is live from here on out. We've already got the key, we've already got the map. So there's an item here, there's an item in the sewer, and then there's 3 items on the backside. So we're intentionally going to take damage here. We're going to hit him a couple of times. 7. Let's take some damage. We'll kill him. Hopefully this isn't a heart container. And now we're going to die to this guy. Let him kill me. So that we go back to the beginning. Oh, I have a fairy! Son of a bitch! That's right, I have 2 fairies. I totally forgot I got those. That was bad. That was bad. Alright, so we're just going to do this from the backside then. You know, I did that earlier today. And it's like the first time I've done it, so I've done it twice in one day. I forgot I got those. We got 2 fairies early. From the bottles. You don't normally get fairies. I mean, the thing is that you get random items sometimes when you find the bottles, and I'm not gonna lie to you, most of the time it's not a fairy, so I don't think about it. But that was just a misstep. That's not a big deal. Cane of Samaria. And Ether. No progression. So we still don't have a progression item. We still need the hammer. Don't really need those 20 rupees, but... So we wasted a fairy, but it doesn't matter. We generally won't use those at all anyway. That fairy will probably remain in there the entire game. And since we got the key, we can open this door. So we'll save quit from here, and then we're going to head to Eastern. Yep. Okay, so we're running out of spots to go. We're really running out of spots to go, actually. There's only 6 items left, or 7 items max available to us. So let's go turn on the mushroom first. We've had that since the beginning. So we're looking for that hammer. Hammer or Titan's Mitts, one or the other. And then, what do we got? What do we got? Mirror! That is beautiful. Do I have 2? Yes, I can do 2. Third one's the fairy. Mirror opens up Hera. That is huge. That's actually really huge. We're just going to go do Hera now. We're going to go straight to it. Fuck. Damn it. So, and now this is again a tiny sequence break. We're going to be able to check this the Ether Medallion before we go in, which we would not normally be able to do. So if this is a good item, then we get something in advance that we should not have, and that changes the entire aspect of the seed. But it could also just be a piece of heart. That mirror is big, though. That mirror is fucking huge. Alright. Little key. We don't like the little key here. So that means we might have to do the basement. Ooh, Power Glove! We have our Dark World access. Titan's Mitts, I mean, not Power Glove. We have access to Dark World. Alright, so let's take a breather here. Okay. So we're gonna get a big key. We'll get our big key. We'll finish Hera. We just need one more item, then we're done here. Do we do anything before we go to Kakariko? We could just do Hookshot Cave. I might. I'm right here. We have the hammer. Or no, we don't have the hammer yet. My bad. We can't do it. It's probably not worth the time. I mean, it kind of is, but it isn't. That's a tough call. That's a tough one. If we do Hookshot Cave, I don't know on that one. Shit, I missed. I'm torn on this one. Let me think about that. It is 6 items. Relatively early. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We'll do it as soon as we're out of here. temper. That's our second item. We're done here. I'm gonna wait for that fire to go out. Nice. So everybody else, if you didn't sequence break, just got Master Sword. I should have slipped through there. That was a mistake. It's a 2 or 3 second loss. But now we got Tempered Sword already. If we're going into Ganon's Tower with fucking Fighter Sword last one, having Tempered Sword 30 minutes in is very nice. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. No, 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 no. Oh, God damn it. He is not being cooperative. And that is our first crystal. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go do East Death Mountain. Like tons of shit is open to us right now. We just can't do it from this side. We got to go down here and jump down this way. So we'll get the mirror out because we're going to need it anyway. So there's 6 items to check here. There's Bunny Cave and then Hookshot Cave. We can't do Spike Cave yet, but we will check and see what we need to get into Turtle Rock, as well as whatever whatever crystals are out there. We haven't checked our crystal chart, our crystal map. We're also probably going to stop in Hookshot Cave on the way out and get that. We're going to get that heart container. It's not a big... It's an extra heart container. It's like not a big out-of-the-way item to get, so it's worth it for the 30 seconds it's going to cost to get there. So let's check out T-Rock first. Oh, let's actually check our crystals. T-Rock is red. That's good. Ice is 5. Where is the other pendant? Mire. Oh, wow. Do we have a God Seed here? We do. Oh, that is beautiful. So we're going to check our pendants. Our medallions, we already have that one. But that means we actually don't need medallions unless we have to go in there. So that's really good. Red clothes. Your clothes are red. I almost don't want to even get this now. We're still going to get it. Why not? I don't mind going just a touch out of my way for heart containers, especially early. The fact that I just got red mail, though, means this is less important. But we got a flute out of here anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. And floating island. It's gone. Wow, we can go anywhere. So I'm not gonna do... Normally I would sneak into Skullwoods. I'm not gonna do that here. Because it's a crystal, and I don't have what I need to get in there to actually finish it. There's Quake. Of course I'm getting medallions when I don't need them. So we'll go into... We're going to go into Thieves Town. We don't have the hammer. So there's a small liability of doing this, but it's pretty small. We need the hammer. The hammer's what we're missing right now. That is our 4th bottle. We have all 4 bottles. We have 2 blue goos, a green goo, and a fairy. That's about as good as it gets. So hopefully the 4th item is not locked away in the basement. That is not a good start. One. Should probably go the north way. I think it's quicker. I've seen people do that. So we need the hammer. We need the fire rod. We need the bow. And we need the flippers. I think that's it. So we need 4 items before we're off to the races. So at 36 minutes, we're 4 items away from go mode. That's actually pretty good. I'd take that any day. Damn. Oh. No big deal there. The only thing I'm concerned about is that chest in the basement. There's basically four places left to get items, and 3 of them are items. The 4th is the map. But there's 1 chest we cannot open until we get the hammer. It's 2. This is Blind's chest, and then Blind herself. I hate leaving the chest open in the basement. I really hate leaving it there. But sometimes you can't open it. It's just usually in that case you're sitting there the whole time wondering, is the item you're missing there? Like, is the bow in the basement? And it's been there before. There's Pompos. Of course. Let's get all 3 medallions, considering we don't need to go into any of the dungeons that require medallions. That's usually how it works. Usually if you find the ice rod early and the medallions early, you don't need to use them. That is, unfortunately, just the way it is. Whoops. Damn it! That screwed up my pattern. Not a big deal, but it's more annoying than anything. Alright, be that item. Come on, don't make me go back to the basement. Be the item, be the item. Yes, that is an item. Don't care that it's worthless, just care that it was the item. Okay. We're gonna do the slow route through South Kakariko. We need the fire rod, so we're not going to do Skullwoods yet. There's a chance that the hammer or the fire rod is there, but we're not going to check it yet. So we have the gloves. We'll do the dig game first. You gotta do the dig game first because you can't take the blacksmith or Gary's chest to the dig game. So you gotta double back, unfortunately, to do this, but it's worth it. 100 rupees. Yeah, I'll pick that up, why not? We shouldn't need any rupees the rest of the game. We already have 2 blue goos. We have red mail with 10 hearts. We'll probably find a couple more heart containers on the way. We should be just fine. Oops. Alright, so we're gonna do the blacksmith. We'll do Gary's lunchbox. We can go into Meyer, but we really don't want to go into Meyer. We can. It's not... Meyer, for a scary amount of times, has got items in it. That might be the next place we go. But we haven't even checked out Eastern yet. I mean, the hammer could easily be there. We need the bow. So again, yeah, we need 4 items to go mode. We need flippers, hammer, fire rod, and bow. We can beat everything. And considering we already have silvers and tempered sword, we're in really good offensive shape. So we're just going to dig for these last 4 items. As soon as we find them, we're off to the races. Leave that chest there. And 20 bucks. I think we're gonna go to the Meyer area after this. So we'll leave that there. We'll pick it up on the way out. Bees! Alright, so we need to turn in Gary's lunchbox. We're going to check Bombos. And then we'll head to Hype Cave. And that is unfortunately where we have to stop. We actually do not have access to Eastside Dark World yet. Strangely enough, we need the flippers for that. Or the hammer. So we can't go to Pod yet. It's a little strange considering how many items we've gotten so far. Okay, so that is Bombos tablets. We've checked those. We're going to go to Hype Cave. Check Hype Cave. And then I think we're going to go to Meyer. I don't want to go to Meyer, but it's open to us. It's Meyer or Eastern. Maybe we can check Eastern first. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this one. Meyer, at scary amount of time, has got an item in it, regardless if it's a pendant or a crystal. I'm torn on this one, but this is as far as we go. Blue cane. Hype Cave, once again, no hype. Let's go to Meyer. Let's go to Meyer. I hate doing this play. But it's the only dungeon available to us. We got the Cane of Samaria. I hate doing Pendant Meyer this early, but it's the only dungeon that's fully available to us. And plus we get to check these 3 chests. And if they are something, then we pull out. A lot of money. We definitely do not need rupees this seed. Or this run. Ugh, God, I don't want to go to Mire. I mean, Mire's going to be easy to clear if we have to clear it. We don't want to have to clear it, though. That's the thing. It is an easy dungeon to find 2 items in, though. And 10 bombs. Alright, let's do it. Mire it is. You know what's weird? We might still need to do an Aghanim kill. That is so odd at this point of the game, but it's still a possibility. I have to go around this way because I don't have the flippers. See, Aghanim gives us access to Eastside Dark World. And we're slowly starting to run out of places to check. There's 2 items here. There's 6 items total in Eastern Sashrala. There's 2 items at the graveyard. There's 2 items potentially inside of Skullwoods. And that's it. And if those all come up without the hammer or the flippers, we have to go do Aghanim. And that's a really late Aghanim. Ah, missed it. What we would like to get in here is like the bow. The bow would open up a lot of shit. The flippers, of course, would. The hammer is the one item we definitely need. And we broke our rule. We did not go into Skullwoods. We always go into Skullwoods. We broke our rule. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass. And big key? I do not want the big key yet. I mean, we can check the big chest. We're right here. We might as well do it. We can do it without hitting the switch. There's one item. Oh wait, we have to go around the other way for that. Ah, fuck it. Then we'll just do it later. That's right. It's possible this is a dud. It is very possible this is a dud. So we're gonna check the 2 right chests first. We don't normally do this, but we already got the big key. And the other 2 chests just take a lot longer to get to. Don't want to die in here. That would suck. I mean, I do have a fairy. I'm not going to die. I know that. I don't want to waste that fairy here either. Come on, be this next chest. I don't want to have to go to the left side. And I definitely don't want to have to go to kill Vitreous. The bow! Ah! You have chosen wisely. Very nice. And now holding off on Eastern is paying off. All this time we didn't go to Eastern, now pays off. That was huge. So we're going to check Sashrala first. We haven't done this yet. Luckily we get hearts here and we can turn off that accursed beeping. Where is Green Pendant at? It's in Desert. Boy, if the hammer was here, that would be a kick in the butt. Because we could have gotten that at any time. So I think after this... boy, where are we going to go from that? We're going to hold off on fake flippering into Ice, because we don't have the hammer anyway. You need the hammer to finish Ice Palace. Where do we go after this? Again, Aghanim is still on the board here, which is frightening, but it is. But we can finish Eastern. We're severely over-equipped for this. But this is logically where it wants you to go. We have to do pot eventually, but we cannot get there yet. Without the hammer, the hammer or Aghanim or the flippers, we can get there from the flippers. We could, oh man, we could Jesus walk it. I haven't really practiced it. So you can, all right, dude. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate the follow, man. We'll catch you again later. If you're available tomorrow. Again, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we'll be doing the weekly run at 2 Central, and then our round 4 match at 5 o'clock. So feel free to stop by. Hammer was in Eastern the whole fucking time. Wow. That stings just a little. So we could have gotten that hammer at any time. But we didn't come over here. It didn't cost us anything? Really? It didn't? But yeah, kinda did. I wonder, I'm not even gonna try to figure out the math on how much time we could have saved if we had the hammer early. I don't know. I mean, the route we took was fine. Huh. I'm not sure about that one. I'm really not sure about that one. The big thing that it changed is our order that we did these dungeons. So we can now do... We can fake flipper into ice. We can actually full clear ice if we wanted to. We can get in there at any time. We're going to probably hold on that one because we do have other things that we can do. We are going to do pot after this. Unfortunately, we have to do it not the order that we wanted to do it, but... Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Come on. We definitely would have liked to have done pot first. Okay, so let's flute out. We'll go do pod. At least we know we don't have to do Aghanim. I was still concerned about that. Oh, Catfish just now came available to us, too. Alright, so we need 3 items. We need flippers before we can go into Swamp. We need Fire Rod for Skullwoods. And what? What else do we need? Is that it? Yeah, we already got everything else, so we're just 2 items away now that we have the hammer. Is that right? Yeah, because we got the bow as well. So yeah, we're just 2 items to go. The Fire Rod would be killer here. The good news is that we're probably going to be able to go mode Swamp almost for sure. And maybe ice. But, so we gotta find the flippers and the fire rod before we can get ready to go mode those. But we're not far. And there's, what, 5 items in here? So... And then I think we're gonna check out Skullwoods. Even though that, we can't finish it, we're gonna go check it out. I'm still a little upset I didn't check it earlier. But with that scenario the way it was, I think it was smart to skip it. If I had the fire rod, that would have been another story. I would have probably just gone and done it, but, with that situation, missing the items I was missing, there's one. That's not an item I wanted to get. Yeah, I think it was still the right move. We'll find out. I mean, we weren't necessarily right about skipping Eastern for fucking an hour, and then having the hammer be there. But that's random for you. Again, it didn't slow us down. We actually kept going. It actually led us to a couple places that we wouldn't have normally gone to. So it's not a bad thing. It led us to Swamp, or to Mire, long before we would have had the hammer. If we had the hammer, we would have cleared all this shit first. Before going to Mire and finding the bow, so that actually worked out. Actually, you know what? We're gonna mirror out. We're gonna get that left chest first, and then we'll double mirror. And then we'll head up. Because this could be the big key. I'm starting to get tired. It's probably almost midnight. Yeah, we're just gonna mirror out here. Alright, so... Man, I hit that twice. The question's gonna be after this, where do we go? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where to go after this. Damn it. How many items have we gotten so far? Is it just the one? Did they get 2 and not mark it? Bug net. Key. We haven't got big key yet. And it could be that other chest down here. In fact, no, there's an item. I hope I didn't miscount. This could easily be the big key. Yep. Yeah, 'cause we've gotten all the small keys. Alright, so there's 2 items here and the hamster. Okay, so I didn't miscount. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. So there's 2 items left. There's 1. There's 2, it's the fire rod! We are flippers away from go mode. Where are those flippers at? I hope they're in Skullwoods. Oh my god, if those are in Skullwoods, we are going to be doing a happy dance. We're getting real close here. We are 1 away. We know we're not getting in here. We've cleared all the items. Don't really care. We got what we wanted. As long as it's one progression item per dungeon, that's perfectly fine with me. Yeah, we just need the flips. And we know where they're not. They cannot be an ice palace. So, once we find the flippers, we're off. Now, there's still a couple of places it could be. We'll check the pedestal while we're up there, just to make sure. Because I do believe the flippers can be there. Can they be? Yes, they can. Never seen flippers on the pedestal. That would be a new one. And then that would add about 20 minutes to our game here. Pretty good. Pretty good room there. Pretty good turtle room. Fireballed here. Stationary. Don't move. Ah. There we go. Right to the head. Okay, where are we going? Yeah, we're just gonna go right to Skullwoods. Fire Rod leads us there. And then, if that comes up without the item, then we have a decision to make. It's probably Turtle Rock. Because that's how this logic works. You need an item, go to Pendant Turtle Rock. Still can't believe that hammer was in Eastern the whole time. I mean, I can believe it. It's just kind of ridiculous that, you know, we were looking for it the whole fucking time, which means we could have had Dark World access a lot quicker than we did, because we had to wait till we got the Power Glove, or the Titan's Mitts, before we actually got in there, because we didn't have the hammer. I'm way off on that one. Item 1. Item 2. Oh no, Matt, never mind what I'm saying. I'm getting tired. I can tell I'm getting tired when I start saying stuff like that. So, one item down. Unfortunately, it is not the flippers. Key. We knew that was there. It's always there. Ah, fuck me. Saw that coming too. Fuck you especially. Okay, this is actually good. The fact that it wasn't there, because even though we would have liked it, it means that it wasn't accessible until you got the Fire Rod. So that's good. That's really good, actually. That works well in our favor. Considering the order that we did these in. Half Magic's so good. It's like the best quality of life item you can get in the game. Oh! I gambled. One more hit should do it, if I can catch him off there. Alright, one item is down. Item 2 is not here. Alright, so we'll check the other chest. And then we'll check the ped to make sure that's not the flippers. And then what? Boy, then we got some decisions to make. There's no real easy items to get. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Maybe it's just flippers right here. Oh, big chest. I just did a couple extra clicks there. Big chest needs to be checked. But first, let's check that ped. Because if it's flippers, we've got some follow-up to do. Nope. 3 bombs. Triple boom. Alright, that means we never have to go back into Mire. And hopefully we don't have to do anything in T-Rock. Although T-Rock might be our next destination. Because of those flippers. So we have the pyramid, we have the catfish, we have the 2 items in the graveyard, we've got 6 at T-Rock, and the green medallion? Green, that's it, isn't it? The green pendant? What else? Oh, hammer pegs. We haven't done hammer pegs yet. Come on, be the flips. Shovel. Well, now we have a new spot to check. Alright, so let's do... I'm going to do the graveyard route. There's 2 items up there, plus we can check Bumper Cave. We can't do Bumper Cave yet. And then the question is, do we go all the way around to Catfish? I would have been surprised if it was at Bumper. Because that means we would just replace flippers with fucking cloak. Boy, I still gotta wonder if we lost time on that hammer. I'm torn on figuring that one out. If we lost time, because we got a lot before we found that hammer. Like, I'm not sure if that cost us or not. I'm gonna get that. Do we want to keep the portal here? Yeah, we do. I think we are gonna go to Catfish. Although, oh no. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have kept that. I should have gotten rid of it. I shouldn't have kept that, because I need to go a different route to do this. Yeah, I should have let that one go. Cost me a transition or 2. Oh, well, we got 2 heart containers out of it. I guess it's not the end of the world, but it's not what we wanted. Yeah, we don't want to keep that portal. Let's check the shovel. We did just get the shovel. Could have been fetch quest to a fetch quest. Wait, wait, no. Where'd I get the shovel? Where did I just get this at? I'm getting tired, so I'm losing train of thought what I was doing. Did I get this in Skullwoods? Is that where I got it? I just got it. I don't know where. I must be getting tired. Okay. We're gonna check 2 more items and we're gonna go to T-Rock. We should probably just be in T-Rock already, but these 2 items are gonna be really easy to get. And then it's just hammer pegs. It's like the only thing left. I mean, we could check the hammer pegs, I guess? The thing is, we know that once we find the flips, we're in go. We don't have to worry about checking ice or swamp. We know exactly what this is going to play out. We just need to find the flips. I would have liked to see the flips at the pedestal only to know what the text is at the flips at pedestal. I've never seen it. $50. Alright, let's go to... I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be Turtle Rock. The only thing else that we could possibly check is Spike Cave. We could do Spike Cave first. It's probably T-Rock. I mean, it makes all the sense in the world that it's T-Rock. That would mean that we would have to go into all 3 pendant dungeons and not clear any of them. So yeah, we're just going to do it. We're going to skip hammer pegs. And we're not going to do... yeah, we're not going to do Spike Cave either. We're going to skip them both. We're just going to go right to T-Rock. Damn it. That's one thing I didn't want to do. But, again, I am not at all shocked. I am, however, getting fucking tired. Alright, we did that. It says hammer pegs, it's Spike Cave, it's Green Pendant. We have forgot about Green Pendant, we could do that too. Spike Cave, hammer pegs. We'll get Mimic Cave while we're in here. But it's just much more likely that it's in here than anyplace else. And if it's not, we totally have lost this race. If we do T-Rock without needing to, that's a death knell. Yeah, I think all 3 medallions were in sequence, so... Alright, we've got our items the way we would like to have our items, so we can kind of blow through here quick. You just gotta check everything on the way. Gotta do a full clear. Boy, I really hope it's in here. Because if it isn't in here and we full clear T-Rock, I mean, this is 5 minutes loss. Can't come back from that, especially at this point of the game. Just need some flips. The only reason we haven't fake flippered into ice is because it's not going to lead us anywhere. We know that. We know we can go mode it. have a cape yet, do we? That's kind of unfortunate. One item. Maybe it is quicker doing it the other way. Move! Killing me, Smalls. I guess we probably should have just kept that. So this could be our big key right here. We were late. Oh, except he went into the wall. There's a big key. We're an hour 16. We still have 2 dungeons to finish, but they're both going to be go modes. So they're going to be really quick. Unfortunately, Swamp is... I would much rather have been, you know, Mire be the crystal and Swamp be the pendant in this point, but hey. What are you gonna do? Because then he could just skip the flippers altogether. Come on, come on. Be the flips, be the flips, be the flips, be the flips, 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 flips. Sankheart, of all things. We'll check Mimic Cave. Still 3 items in here. I'm getting tired. I'm missing my item presses here. Come on, Mimic Cave. Ugh, yeah, I'm really getting tired. It's noticeable. Finding all these heart containers, though. How about that? That's 4 heart containers we picked up in the last couple of minutes. Oh, come on. Where are my flippers? That is not a set of flippers. You know the sucky thing is, if Trinex has got an item, we have to kill him. So this is going to be a key. We know that. Has to be a key. Let's go to Laser Bridge. No one's finished yet, that's a good sign. Two items left. I haven't marked that down, there's only 2 left. That's 1. Flippers! Out of here! Good old Laser Bridge. Very nice. We have chosen wisely. Although, again, we wasted a little bit of time checking a few things. We should have just gone there. I mean, there was a couple of really easy spots to check, but... I don't know why I just don't go to Turtle Rock. You can't be frightened of Turtle Rock. Yeah, it sucks, but... And it's slow and miserable and shitty and... every other adjective I can think of. But you can't be afraid of it. So we're going on an hour 20. That's not too bad. Considering that we've had to go into all 3 pendant dungeons to get 3 required items. I mean, at least thing they could have done is put something cool on the pedestal. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Shit, there we go. Almost missed that. Oh, fuck me. You gotta step on that first, buddy. So close. I prefer not to have sword beams here. So we'll be heading up to G Tower right around 1:30. Which is bad. Probably could have been about 5 minutes quicker if we had just gone to T-Rock when we probably felt we should have. But, I mean, again, we spent 2 minutes checking things that would have cost us 7 if we were wrong, so... It's such a... Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. They're gonna get loose. Oh, almost. Give me butter. Butter sword would be amazing. It's a key, it's not really a butter sword. Okay. Let's go do swamp. Punch and pie. What time is it? It's gotta be after midnight. Yeah, it's 12:10. Get this done, we'll go to bed. This has actually been a pretty clean run. Execution's been pretty well, our routing has been pretty good, our decision making has been okay. Could have been worse. I think our iteming has been pretty clean. It's starting to go downhill though because I'm getting tired. God, if I have to do a marathon of these things, I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that. I have no idea how I could do Zelda runs after being awake for 24 hours. I don't know how the fuck I could pull that off. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I guess it's fine. Whatever. Doing this in go mode, don't meet those moms. Go mode swamp is the best swamp. I mean, everybody's going to be doing Go Mode Swamp, because where the flippers are at, so... If there's anything in here, no one's going to fucking find it. I mean, there's nothing that could be in here except for Butter Sword. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, I'll just get the one chest in the way. I mean, Butter Sword is the only thing that would be... like, oh cool, it's a Butter Sword. But that's it. There's nothing else even available. In fact, I'm not even... Should I even check it? I probably shouldn't. It's 5 seconds loss to check that sword, to check that item. No, I'm not going to. I guess, whatever. It was like 2 seconds, okay? Give me a break. Tired. Starting to bonk shit. Bonk is life. We know this. It's on the other side. There we go. Ah, I didn't get a chance to get my fire rod out. Uh oh. It's just too far. Right, and off we go. Boy, am I gonna check that big key? I don't think I'm gonna. Alright, so at hour 28, we're heading up to G Tower. We're going to get there right at 1:30, I think. Maybe a couple of seconds after. We're really close to 1:30. So that puts us around 1:40 finish, depending on how G Tower is to us. Again, that one really doesn't matter. I shouldn't go back and do that if I miss it the first time. The gain there is so minuscule. We already have T-Rock open, so we're going to take the Light World route. It is quicker. As long as we don't get dead rocked. Fucking squirrels. It's going to be right at 1:30 when we get in there. Oh, it's going to be 1:30 when we open it, I guess. It'll be just a few minutes after, 3 seconds after 1:30 when we actually get in there. Next start act up. I wonder if I have to go to a chiropractor. Well, no one has done yet, so we're within 10 minutes of the lead at least. Depending on how that went. I mean, this is a pretty good time considering the seed. It really is. I've been actually happy with my execution on this one. Oh, I guess yeah. Fuck that up. Oh shit, that one's gonna hit me. Oh, that's fine. Big key, big key, big key, big key or butter. I'll take butter too. I'd rather have big key. Our left side. We don't have the... Wow, we got all these items. We can get the powder or the cape. Actually, I like the cape. I'll actually go out of my way to get the cape if I see it here. Oh, big key. Pay the winners who went left. That's a thing. Oops, did not mean to pick that up, and that's going to hit that switch, isn't it? Yep. Guess that doesn't matter. I got to go around that. I prefer using the cloak there, not the cane. Oh, whatever. Ah, it went up. Adds a few seconds to that. Shit. Damn it, not a good gauntlet so far. Don't really care about my magic here. Damn it. Come here, you prick. Again, we have a fairy, we have 2 blues, so I don't really give a shit about my health right now. As long as I don't... I mean, I can even die, I could use that fairy. Yeah, I ate a couple fireballs, but it still worked. No, again, no one's finished, so we're actually... No. We can't be that far off the lead here. Oh, that one sucked. Ah, fuck, I needed to go just a touch faster there. Should be fine. Yep. key. Not checking shit. No one's not done yet, so we still are. We're pretty close here. Whoa! Oh no 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 no! Wow! We're gonna check this for butter. Wow, that is a ton of hearts. We're not in danger of dying, that's for sure. Fuck. Yeah, we're going to Aga. No one's checked in yet, so. We're 3 minutes max out with silvers and tempered. Damn, that was off just a hair. Ooh, this one sucks. Yeah. I don't know how many of that first one I got. It's a double. I think I got 4 now. I don't think I got 5. That'll finish it. Alright. We're looking at like a 138 and change. That's not a bad run considering I'm dead fucking tired. Especially with this competition. There's a lot of good players in this one. I mean, we have safeties up the wazoo. The only issue is the one safety is we never got the cape. We ended up with the cane, and cane's fucking laggy as balls. We won't use it unless we have to. Again, looked like he needed a hug. No, gonna miss it by 1. Yep. That should do it. Oh shit, went the wrong way. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna burn this. I know it's laggy as fuck. Oh, I hate how laggy this is. Right, can we have a fairy, so even if we fuck up and we hug him, we're gonna be fine. I think I have a fairy still. I hope I do. We shouldn't need it. Come on, really? I did. Whoa, no, 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 no. Nah, we're gonna miss. Torch glitch. Doesn't matter, that's a double. Wait, no, you did. It's a dead Ganon. That was a good Ganon fight. Can we just... Did we win this? I think we did. Seeing how tired I am, that's a really good win if we win this. Oh man, my Magus just sniped me. By 3 seconds. Damn it. I got sniped by 3 seconds. Fuck me. That extra item thing I did right there when I switched to item, that killed me. That cost me. I did 1 extra item transition in my menu. That ended up costing me. Whatever. What's up, Kiva? That was close. No, it's by 3 seconds. Oh well. Considering how tired I am, I'm actually okay with that result. So, hi, Catty. Where's my girl? Huh? Where's my big girl? Alright, if anybody's watching, I don't know if there are, this is your time to speak up and count the number of bonks. I did a lot of bonks. I did like 30-some bonks. I'm in the 30s. I'd be shocked if I wasn't in the 30s. I got boots fairly early, and I'm just tired. Did a lot of late bonks. That cost me first place. So, I'm going to say 33 bonks. I don't even know if anybody's even watching right now. We had a lot of people come and go. Aw, my kitty. There's my girl. Let's fast forward through this. We're going to say 33 bonks is our count. Well, everyone's finishing now. Bond just finished. TGH just finished. I'm happy with the second place, considering that. I lost by 3 seconds to Magus, and Magus is really fucking good. 26. That's not too bad, actually. Worse than I thought. My iteming is going to be spectacular on this, even though I lost like 5 seconds at the end there because I fucked up. Because I fucked up on my my extra iteming, which cost me first place. 357. That's actually not as good as I thought it would be. I thought that was going to be in the low 3s. But, okay, guys, we are out of here. We are dead tired. We're going to go take a nap. We are going to be back to... Oh, my God. My cat is molesting my mic stand. Cat hair in my mouth. So we're going to be back tomorrow morning at, well, whenever I get out of bed, which is when she wakes me up, basically, and wants food. We'll probably get 1 or 2 runs in, and then the standard is at 2 p.m. Central, and then our race against Wild Anaconda is at 5 p.m. Central Time tomorrow afternoon. So hope to see you guys there, and we'll catch you later.